Hiya, hiya, hiya. This is Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with a carnivore way of eating, a carnivore lifestyle, a carnivore mentality, just plain good old carnivore. And it just works for me. Well, they said there might be a shortage of meat, so it was kind of interesting. I went to Stop and Shop, which is a regular retail grocery store, nothing too fancy. And they were out of meat. I've seen them out of chicken quite a few times, a lot of places. Whole Foods doesn't seem to have eggs anymore. Stop and Shop didn't have any eggs. Market Basket and BJ's had plenty of eggs, Pete and Jerry organic eggs that I like. But yeah, so I went into Stop and Shop because they have a tenderloin, small little tenderloin roast wrapped in twine that I liked, hoping I'd find it again, but they didn't have it, and they didn't have any steaks. They had some burger, but no steaks. I did get a package of almost a pound of the sirloin tip strip, and yeah, so they weren't kidding. But I see plenty of bacon, and many people were talking about the bacon part. I can see with the chicken how you either have it or you don't. But yeah, so that was the interesting part. Still no toilet paper or masks or wipes or paper towels in abundance. But Plugra butter was 2 for $5, so I got me 8 of them. They're put in the fridge. That's a good thing. Whenever I can stock up on, I like my Wicked Joe organic coffee. They have it at Whole Food. No, they have it at Stop and Shop. They have it at Stars, also known as Shaw's, also known as Albertsons, and then it's also online at Amazon. And for an organic buck, it's worth every penny of it. And I put it in my little Bella drip coffee maker where I make a cup at a time. It's nice. So I haven't used my Keurig in quite a while. But that's also because I cut down on coffee, because the third cup of coffee would probably be a Vita cup, which I'm also working down my hoarded supply of. So, yeah, that's my food update. But Greg, because of my walking, standing, etc., blah blah, he went to the butcher for me. I called them, and they cut our 5 fat ribeyes, and the total weight was 10 pounds for the 5 steaks. What gets better than that? So they didn't have a shortage of beef. And so on the Big Green Egg yesterday, we cooked all the steaks and then smoked 2 pork chops, which I will finish off in the air fryer, don't you know? My Instapot air fryer. Love it. But today is different. Today we are having the pot roast that I got at Whole Foods that was vac packed from last week. And so I cooked that up on Saturday in the crock pot with just butter. And we're having that as our protein. Me for my OMAD with a 2-egg, either omelet or just 2 scrambled eggs, depending on how I feel as we get to that moment. So it's like carnivore. And, I like to have an abundance in the fridge and the freezer. And when one of those ribeyes came off the grill yesterday, I immediately cut it in half and put it in 2-quart baggies into the freezer. So as far as histamines go, anything that we have after Wednesday has been frozen, so I can just not have the histamine issue. If you don't know what the histamine issues can be, Google it, or here on YouTube at the top, put histamines, and you'll see some videos about, it's kind of like oxalates. We don't talk about it a lot, but it does exist. So, how's your quarantine 15 going? I've been blessed so far. I'm not using a scale anymore, but things pretty much fit the way that they did before. It's still the same luncheon size 6-inch plate that I use from Fiesta. I've just switched from flamingo pink to the Tiffany blue. Ah, the excitement that brings into my life, let me tell you. So I'm doing my activities of daily living, and I woke up and I've been puttering around the house. I planned on doing this video. Then I will get in my daily bath and make a trip out. I'll just be going to the ATM at the bank and putting in a check. And so that's always a good thing, right? So I don't have anything new, exciting, or shocking to report. No clickbait titles for me on this channel. We just do a nice little daily do. I get up, I have my black coffee, and now I've had the froth off the coffee that I put the fats in with the Keto creamer, and so I'm enjoying that. And when I get back, I'll have some more of that. I like to check in with John Campbell from the UK. He does a global virus update on everything. He's kind of fascinating. He's such a nice guy. And he's very British about certain things. So I enjoy him tremendously. I also continue to watch carnivore videos, carnivore interviews, and the like. So my day goes pretty fast at the slow pace that I keep it at. They said, rest. Yeah, my girlfriend in Texas said, give your bones a break, will you? And it's like, ah, of all the things to say, right? It's sunny out. So after I do my little ATM trip, I may go to the beach with have a date with the sun and put my face into it, and it will make it into a good day. Talked to both of my sons last night, and one is married to a hairstylist and one is married to a waitress bartender. And both of them are making a good income with the unemployment plus the 600. So at least they don't have that financial issue hanging over their heads. Both my sons, they do a foundation business, concrete foundations, and that their father began, the father of my children. And so then they both do yard work. So they're able to work alone. Our governor has started you must wear a mask for Wednesday, May 6th, which seems a little late to the party, don't you know? But nevertheless, he's doing it from the minute you leave your house until the minute you get back to your house. You are legally to wear a mask. And our poor police will have to be monitoring that, but I guess it's kind of easy because you either have one on or you don't, and you could be fined $300. So I guess there's a deterrent in not wearing a mask, right? So all things are happy here. I'm happy. I'm content. I don't have my fake nails on right now. It's something I can do, but I just haven't felt like doing it. And so that's the deal that's going on here. I hope you're practicing your carnivore and you are a Goldilocks with your coffee or how you like your meat, and you're able to get that. I love hearing from people and how they cook their meat, how they have their coffee, how they do their carnivore while quarantined, avoiding the 15. Nobody wants that 15. My goodness, if you think of how hard we work to lose 1 or 2, or even just stay the same, imagine eating the standard American diet and having to lose 15 again at our age. No, thank you. So have a wonderful day. I hope this was the length of a cuppa, or maybe a little, almost a full bounce on your rebounder. I will see you the next time here. It's May. It's a wonderful month. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye for now.